Kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to the NCEA introduction part of the subject selection process. I'm Viv Helena, the Director of Curriculum. Understanding NCEA and the changes that have occurred are an important part of helping your son navigate successfully through his formal qualifications. If you already have or have had a son or daughter progress through NCEA, there may be some repetition for you in this session. You are welcome to skip through areas you already understand. While this is the introduction part of the subject selection process, you can navigate to the HIBS website, then Curriculum and Departments, click on the departments you wish to explore further, and then the individual courses to get an overview of each course, the requirements for progression to the next level, and frequently asked questions. Tonight, a copy of the Guide to NCEA booklet was sent home with your son last Friday. The bullet points on this slide will give you an indication of what we will look at this evening. If you have unanswered questions at the end of the session, you can email me at school and I will respond to your queries. The pictures you'll see on the slides tonight have been taken during the year so far at 10 DVP. What is NCEA? This is the National Certificate of Education Achievement. It's the latest qualification system introduced in 2002 and it's managed by the New Zealand Qualifications Authority. NCEA aims to recognise a wider range of learning, provide more detailed results, challenge and reward students. Following a major review of NCEA, the government has recently shared with schools the changes it has planned for NCEA, which will be rolled out over the next 2 to 3 years. One change, effective immediately, impacts you in a positive way as fees connected to the New Zealand Qualification Framework and NCEA have been removed. NCEA was first implemented in 2002. 5 years later, the Minister announced a certificate and subject endorsement designed to recognise students' achievement at merit and excellence level across all learning areas. That is the system we currently have today until the proposed changes are implemented. Assessment. NCEA assessment. What is involved? Students' skills, knowledge and understanding in a particular area or topic are assessed against identified standards. Some of these standards are internally assessed, that means they are set and marked by the school, and some of these standards are externally assessed, for example, national exams assessed in November and December each year. External reports and portfolios, which are marked by markers employed by NZQA. Standards. Standards describe the levels of understanding students are expected to achieve. They cover a range of skills and knowledge required in the topic, and are achievement standards or unit standards. Generally, to gain an achieved grade, students have to demonstrate what is happening here. A merit grade, students have to demonstrate what, why, and how. For excellence, they need to show what, why, and how, and provide an example of how the content is applied, or be able to analyse the content in depth. Excellence generally requires higher level thinking processes. Every standard is worth a set number of credits, usually between 3 and 6, although there are some 2-credit standards. These will change to 4 to 6 credit standards in the future. Different standards are worth different amounts of credits. For example, Maths Achievement Standard 91026 is a 4-credit standard, while Maths Achievement Standard 91032 is a 3-credit standard. Students earn credits by fulfilling the requirements of a standard. You either gain all credits for the standard or none if the standard is not achieved. Most students will enter for about 120 credits at Year 11. They currently need 80 credits to pass NCEA Level 1, so there are a number of additional standards across the year which provide a buffer should students need it. Levels of achievement. When a student completes an achievement standard, the result can be not achieved, achieved, merit, or excellence. When a student completes a unit standard, the result can be not achieved or achieved. Just to confuse you, some of the newer unit standards can be achieved with achieved, merit, and excellence. Moderation. Schools check that teachers are fair and marking at the national standard. This is known as internal moderation. All achievement standards and unit standards are moderated either by other teachers of the same subject, or in small subjects, teachers from other schools moderate student assessment tasks. A sample of marked student work is checked by a national subject expert. This is known as external moderation. Generally, all subjects are checked externally each year, and recommendations come back to the principal about the school and its teachers' ability to make consistent judgments at the national standard. The school systems are also reviewed by NCEA every 2 to 4 years. Consistently, our external moderation accuracy rate is in the high 80%. Endorsements. Students may gain certificates with either a merit or excellence endorsement or gain a course endorsement or endorsements. A certificate endorsement, for example, NCEA Level 1 endorsed with merit, requires a student to aim for merit to gain at least 50 merit or excellence credits gathered across all subjects. To gain a certificate with excellence, students need to gain at least 50 excellence credits gathered across all subjects. For a course endorsement, when a student gains 14 credits or more in one subject with merit or excellence, they will gain a merit endorsement in that subject. Or 14 credits or more at excellence in one subject, then they will gain an excellence endorsement in that subject. At least 3 of those credits must come from an external standard and 3 must come from an internal credits. Then the student would gain a merit or excellence course endorsement. PE is the exception as it is fully internally assessed. Year 10 credits, at the moment, there is a Design Tech 6 credit standard, a DGT 3 credit standard, and 2 Maths standards. Credits achieved in Year 10 at merit or excellence count towards a certificate endorsement, but not towards a course endorsement, as these credits are required to be achieved in 1 year. NCEA processes. HIBS has a number of processes to help students successfully negotiate Level 1. For example, NCEA information in the Senior Curriculum Handbook allows the boys to have discussions with their parents and their teachers about what their course involves and its relevance to them in the future, or interest-wise. The front end of the Senior Curriculum Handbook outlines the processes for appealing a grade: late work, absence during assessment, special assessment conditions, and applying for a derived grade. The assessment planner is published on the website and is emailed out to parents and the boys each year. It's updated regularly on the website, and it pays to check this periodically. Tracking. Students can track their progress by accessing the student portal via the website. They log in, click on Reports, and then NCEA Summary. School Internal Evidence Exams, or IEs, they're the old mock exams, results help students to understand what they know and what they still have to learn. English Internal Evidence Exam is scheduled for this term in Week 8. All other subjects are held in Term 4, Week 1, the first day back for Term 4, and will complete on Thursday that week. Internal evidence exams are important because they can be used as a derived grade, if needed, because of illness or exceptional circumstance during the NCEA examinations. Every year, some students need to apply for derived grades. The HIBS website. How helpful is it for you to know your way around the school website for curriculum information? It is actually really helpful. Open the website, click on Curriculum, the top menu bar, and then Senior School. The screen behind me shows you the page that will open. Under Useful Links, you will find the Senior Curriculum Handbook for the current year and for 2021. Assessment. The Assessment Planner for 2021 from February. The website copy is always the most up-to-date. This is emailed as mentioned in February when it is completed. Internal Evidence Exam timetable will be published on this page towards the end of Term 3. Also, later in Term 3, the NCEA External Examination timetable link will be there for your information. The Assessment Planner. On the website, having clicked on Curriculum, then Senior School, open the link to the Assessment Planner. This slide shows you that the 2019 Year 11 Assessment Planner. You might recall a similar planner being sent out to you at the start of Year 10. The planner is set out term by term and lists the weeks and the dates of each week. Then alongside each week, you can see the reference to the course and the standard number. For example, Design Tech, Achievement Standard 91070, which is being assessed that week. Notice that the last week of each term tends to be extremely busy, assessment-wise, and this is something to keep in mind. Remember, though, that the planner is just a guide. Assessments change, and changes are made in real time on the website version. Many of you may like to print off a hard copy to refer to. If you do this, remember to check the website periodically. Tracking your progress. The screen behind me shows other ways to track progress. Many students like to download the NCEA Track app on their phones. This app was updated last year to make it more user-friendly for students. On the left-hand side of the screen, it shows what subjects and what credits have already been achieved. The middle screen of the NCEA Track app identifies in depth what the credits were for, and the third NCEA Track screen has the student's timetable. On the right side of the screen, you will see a snip from our portal. Log into the portal, click on Reporting, then NCEA Summary. This screen provides a broader summary, including students' progress with NCEA Level 1 Numeracy and Literacy credits. NCEA levels gained, total credits achieved, and how they were achieved across all of the students' formal qualification years. The portal will always provide the most up-to-date achievement data. We submit our grades to NZQA on the 1st of each month, so any credits gained following the 1st of the month until the end of that month won't show on the NZQA login until the next submission of data. Beyond Level 1, in terms of subject selection for 2021, you may already understand from having seen the Senior Curriculum Handbook that the entry requirements for subjects at Year 12 and 13 generally require students to have gained between 14 and 16 credits in that subject in the previous year. Subject prerequisites can be found in two places in the Senior Curriculum Handbook. At the bottom of the Level 1 subject pages, where it states that progression onto the course at Level 2, or by searching on the selected subject page at Level 2. At the top of that page, it will have it listed under minimum entry requirements. Currently, to gain NCEA Level 2, students need to gain 80 credits, 60 at Level 2 or above, and 20 from Level 1 or above. And similarly, to gain NCEA Level 3, students need to gain 80 credits, 60 at Level 3 or above, and 20 from Level 2 or above. University entrance. Just a quick heads up, thinking ahead. Level 2 results are important for the boys thinking about going on to university. Applications for entry into a course at university is made prior to the completion of Level 3. So gaining the best results possible at Level 2 is important, as these are the results the university will look at on initial applications. Ultimately, though, Level 3 results will be referred to confirm students' acceptance into the university course that they are applying for. NCEA Level 3 requires 60 credits, 14 credits in 3 university-approved subjects for UE, 10 credits literacy, which are at Level 2 or above, 5 are reading and 5 are writing. What is interesting at the moment is that the 10 numeracy credits gained at Level 1 are the only numeracy entry requirements for study at university. Individual courses will stipulate specific subjects for entry, but general admission requires the 10 Level 1 numeracy credits. Aim high. Even though Level 2 and 3 seem far away, it's good to keep track of in your head that many universities are now operating some form of grade point average, where more weighting is given to standards achieved at merit or excellence level. Most universities are also offering monetary scholarships for merit and excellence certificate endorsements, and often these are awarded based on Level 2 results. Other tertiary institutions. Entry requirements for other tertiary institutions like WellTech, tourism colleges, polytechnics set entry requirement or criteria for individual courses. The most common are maths and English, or the provision of a portfolio of student work. A number of courses provided by these types of tertiary institutions often waiver fees for students if they are under 18, as they still gain government funding. If not, these courses usually qualify for first-year free fees. Last year, a number of our boys left at the end of Year 12 to begin trade-focused study. I would suggest that if your son is thinking about studying for a trade, it is well worth exploring this sooner rather than later to ensure he is best placed to make his decision. Costs. As mentioned, one of the benefits to parents from the NCEA review is that as of 2019, fees will be free to NCEA. Scholarship fees were also removed from 2019. Once student results have been ratified and published in mid-January of the following year, NZQA start to return examination papers. If you decide to query a grade, speak to your subject teacher first and show them your paper, as they will give you an indication of whether you should apply for the paper to be remarked as a reconsideration. Each reconsideration is applied and paid for online. The cost of having a paper reconsidered is $25, and this is refunded if the grade changes after having been reconsidered. In April-May next year, you will be provided a small ID card with your NSM or National Student Number on. You will be able to collect this card from the office and use your NSN to sign in and set up a login through the NZQA website. Finally, selecting your subjects can be completed from Monday the 17th of August through to Monday the 24th of August. The boys select 11 English, 11 Maths and 11 Science. Science and Maths are banded at Year 11. HODs and class teachers will determine which course is going to suit the needs of your son best next year. If he has been identified as being most suited to the 11 Maths alternative or Science alternative classes, then the HOD in that department will contact you about this. The other three options are his own to decide. Use the course handbook to see where the course is taken in Year 11 can lead to, and the website. Because the NCEA and the subject information evening was cancelled for this year, a section has been set up on the website to answer frequently asked questions in each course at each level. You can navigate to this information by selecting Curriculum, then Departments, and clicking on the department and course you're interested in finding out more about. NZQA websites. If you would like to review the information shared in this part of the evening at a later time, you can do this by searching NZQA Understanding NCEA. When the page opens, click on the cartoon image you see on the slide, and this will play a short video recap of this evening's content. For more detailed information, you can open the link on the same page to the NCEA Information at Your Fingertips site. Finally, thanks for your involvement in your son's future choices. I understand that the investment of time is seldom easy to make. Helping your son make informed decisions about their subject choices for 2021 is the first step towards their successful achievement. Thank you for your participation, and I wish your son all the best as he selects his subjects on the portal this week. Thank you.